Hi club members, here's your yoga video for today. I'm going to first start in child's pose. We're going to basically do what we did yesterday, which was Wednesday. So child's pose, you're bringing your knees out wide, you're touching your big toes behind you, you're sinking your hips down to your heels and walking your fingertips out. So we're going to stay here for a little bit just to calm you down. You can rub your forehead on the floor if you want, if that feels good. You can stretch out, walk your fingertips as far away from your body as you want. The big thing is here just to kind of slow things down. So take some deep breaths. You can breathe in to the count of 4, nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then breathe out nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that a couple more times. I'll count once more. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now try to take a breath like that nice and slow on your own. I'm not going to count. Awesome. All right, we're gonna do a few more fun poses. The next one is bird dog. So just like those hunting dogs we talked about at club yesterday, your right arm's gonna come out front, your left leg's gonna come out behind, and I'll turn sideways so you can see. You're a nice straight line pointing at the goose that your hunter just got. So looking down towards the floor, nice straight line. You're gonna hold it here, nice and still. Slow it all down. Focus on staying as still as possible. Stay here for a couple more breaths. And then what we do on one side, we must do on the other. So now we're going to go the other way. So left arm and right leg are going to point out. So turning sideways again. This is what you're going to look like. You don't actually have to point with your finger. You can just point with your hand, whatnot. So you're going to feel it. Your core, your abs, your belly area is going to get nice and firm when you do this to hold yourself steady. So stay here for another breath or so. Try to keep it even on both sides. If you feel that back leg dipping, lift it up. Nice and strong legs. All right, awesome. Next we're going to come back. So I'm going to go right here. We're going to come into down dog as the next position. So you're going to make an upside down V shape. You bring your hands out, spread your fingers out nice and wide, push back towards your heels. So turning sideways, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to let your head just hang there. You can kind of draw circles in the air. You can do what's called walking your dog. That's lifting one heel, dropping the other. Nice big breaths here. It's a really nice stretch through your arms and your shoulders and the backs of your legs. If you're sitting all day in class, you're going to need the little stretch in action. So take another breath or so here. Now we're going to come into what's called a ragdoll. It's just a forward fold. Ragdolls have no life to them. They're just hanging there. So you basically keep your legs fairly straight, little bend's okay, and then the upper body just hangs there. You can sway a little bit. I'm going to come facing this way again. Sway a little bit if you want. You can grab opposite elbows. Another thing I like to do is lace my fingers behind my back, turn my palms out, and let my arms float away. You can do whatever you want, whatever feels good. So you're stretching out, hamstrings again. That's the back of your legs right below your butt cheeks. Said the word butt. My son, 6-year-old, 7-year-old son likes to hear that. Lower back's getting nice and stretched. As you get older, you'll appreciate that, trust me. So taking a couple more nice and relaxing breaths here. Awesome. Now we're going to rise up to what's called mountain pose. So slowly come on up as slow as you can go. Oh, we're going to stand up nice and tall, shoulders back, nice big tall mountain. Get a little stretch here. Awesome. We are going to do tree pose now. So we're going to balance on one leg at a time. So tree, we're going to start with the right leg. Your left foot's gonna come anywhere on your leg, either here on your calf. You can bring it up if you wanna get fancy, bring it up towards your thigh. You don't even need to put it on your leg necessarily. You can just stand and balance. So it's gonna force you to really concentrate on keeping yourself nice and still. Arms can come out to nice big branches. If you wanna sway a little bit, that makes it more challenging. So we're gonna stay here for another breath or so, having some fun with it. Awesome, get that squirrel off your tree. All right, next one, shake it out. Shake it, shake, 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 shake. All right, like a little dog, all happy. All right, left foot's gonna stay grounded. Now right foot's gonna come somewhere on the leg, find tree branches. If you want, you can do these called prayer hands. I'm gonna turn around if you wanna try something really fun. If you're super flexible, it's called reverse prayer hands. So that is not an easy move. I'm super duper flexible, so I can do it, but if you wanna challenge yourself, try it, go for it. Otherwise, big tall branches once again. Little swaying action maybe. Taking one more breath here. Awesome. All right, looking at my notes. Okay, now we're gonna come into chair pose. So pretend like there's a chair behind you, or you're gonna sit in it. Okay, just go ahead and sit in the invisible chair. Bring your hands out to the side or whatnot. Doesn't really matter what you're doing with your arms. Had some fun in club yesterday. We were pretending we're sitting at the table, one-legged chair, enjoying whatever breakfast drink you like. I like coffee. As kids, I hope you don't drink coffee. Reading the newspaper, which you probably don't read, so we were talking about scrolling on the tablet, maybe playing a game, watching a show, doing whatever you gotta do. If you do one-legged chair, make sure to do the other leg for about the same amount of time. You don't want either leg to be jealous. That's not good. Keep it even, as I like to say. So another breath here in chair. See if you can sink down super low. It's so challenging. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, stand up, shake it out, looking at my notes. Final thing, we are gonna come down to a seat. We're closing her out. And this is just a nice little yoga thing to do. Don't gotta get fancy. That was some poor English right there, that's okay. So sit up nice and tall, crisscross applesauce. We're gonna do a few breaths here with some twisting. Inhale, reach up, find that nice big stretch. Exhale, we're gonna twist to the right. So look over your right shoulder, stay here for one big breath. Inhale, reach back, facing forward. Exhale, twist to the left for one big breath. Inhale, face forward. Exhale, hands down. And like I taught you in club, the way we like to close out doing yoga together is say the word namaste to one another, and so it just means you're awesome, I'm awesome, we're all gonna be awesome together. So namaste. Have a great day at club.